Hey Southeast team, it's Robert here today on Friday afternoon, first week of February, and we're just getting out there and getting started. Next week we actually have 7 reps in the field doing events, and should be a great week. Early reports from the field are that the product is really strong, and it's just really, I think we're poised to have a great spring with the way the product is set up. So, hey, I wanted to encourage you to go back to a conversation we had at the regional meetings in Colorado. I asked you all to really focus on your goals, personal goals as well as goals of growth in your business. And so I asked you all to close your eyes and to take a photo, a picture in your mind of what those goals were. And some of you came up with some great things that you were really focused on and some great goals for this spring and for this year in 2017. But what we really didn't have time to do is get into the idea of what it takes to make those goals happen, how to reach those goals, and how to stay focused on those goals. And so what I'd like you to do this weekend is, if you haven't already done this, is to actually find a picture. Go to the internet, find a picture of the goal that you had in mind. For some of you, it was new equipment for your business. For others, it was a vacation, or it was finding more time for the family, things like that. Find a picture of that specific goal, post that on your wall, and then I want you underneath that to list the steps it'll take to reach that goal. I think that's really important. I've had goals, of course, this spring myself, and I've shared that with you all. The goal of reaching our event picture well before the season is over, and making sure that we don't have lost events and deleted events like we've had in the past. And so the steps needed to pursue that for me are to reach out to each one of you individually, to talk about those goals, to talk about your events, to help you with bookings. This last week I went out with Cameron Young. We took a road trip and met with several clients on cold calls. We also met with a client that was not on the books yet and got them to book a May date. And so those are part of my goals. The end result is to get everyone working to their maximum, to really go after this season with gusto. We cannot go backwards, as I've said many times, and we are going to grow this year. And it really does start with each one of you. And so having your goals posted and listing the steps it takes to get to those goals is extremely important. And I hope that each one of you, somewhere in those goals, really has something listed about adding events, improving your events, improving your relationships with your clients. Those all will help you reach the goals that you have. Whether they're personal goals or business goals, they all sort of intersect. So do take a picture of your growth in personal growth and one in business growth. Post that on the wall. Put the steps below it that you're going to take in order to reach that goal and that growth goal, and then snap a photo. Send it to me. I'd love to see those. Those fire me up. It helps me stay focused on my goals. So this weekend, let's get back at it. Let's try to continue to reach out to your clients today and over the weekend, and fill those calendars as best you can before we hit the week running hard. Next week, we really should be at a place where we can be over 85% booked as a region. We're not quite there yet. And so many of us have 5, 10, 15 events to add before we get to that goal. So please do that. Stay after that. Pursue it. Be relentless. Call these folks, email them, stop in, say hello. But do whatever it takes to get your calendars full and start pursuing those goals. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I hope to talk to you very soon.